Hello there, everyone. Today is January 17th, 2019, and want to give an update on the call for the double bottom in the silver. Some interesting price action today, which is indicating that there is a higher likelihood now that we will retrace back into this range and possibly come down to the 200-day moving average. If you look, here's where we called the double bottom. Go ahead and view the other video. We called it back here. Had this nice run up on confirmed volume to higher above this double bottom, and then we were forming this very nice up until today's price action was a very nice bull flag, a nice high pennant, which was is an extremely bullish type pattern. And then we have today's daily price action, which is definitely outside of that pennant and a little bit lower. So the question then asks, if you are a short-term trader, this price action can be fairly concerning. But please remember, back in that other video, we did mention that there is a highly likelihood that we might come back down here and retrace to this 200-day moving average before moving up. And so the question that we have is, are you willing to take that risk? I am, not giving any advice here. This is simply my view of the charts. We'd love to hear your comments below of what you're seeing if you're trading the silver. This is the SLV chart. So the question is this just kind of an outlier before we move up? Maybe a stop hunting type move before we up? Our target is up in this range right here, in the 1525 to 1575 on the short term, at least, within the next few months, that we are going to see that this is a double bottom with a confirmed breakout, and that we will rotate up to this previous consolidation level in the 1550 to $16 range. Now, is it likely or possible that we rotate down or let this 200-day moving average catch up before we move up? Absolutely. In order to get a good view, as I tend to be a little bit longer term investor, let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly here. If we go to 3-year weekly chart, you will see this high flag is really nice. This is a very nice pattern, double bottom. You've got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottom, 5 cycles. This chart looks really good to me. Still in love with this chart as far as a bottom on the silver. We have this move up. So even today's price action, if you readjust, this triangle's coming from the daily. You could still pull it. We're still inside this bar here. So any action that kind of stays above 1443 on the SLV is still going to make this pattern look really good. A lot of times you will get 3 weeks kind of consolidating inside this bar, which would be extremely bullish as well. I think they call it the Three Sisters pattern, but if I'm wrong, go ahead and look it up. So this is, if you wanted to get in on a short-term basis, you could get in right here and set the stop around 1440. As I tend to be a little bit of a long-term investor, my stop is a little bit lower down here, because I'm playing for this this market to have a long-term rotation up to here, and if we pull out even more back to these all-time highs is kind of what I'm looking at here, which is in the 19 range. And if you're in a triple levered product, such as I am, a 30% move here could equal a 100% move on a levered product. So, I give it probably about a 20% chance that we come back down to this level before rotating up. And so the question you have to ask when you're looking at investment, what's more likely, that we end up here or that we retest these lows, which we're almost at now? 13 or 18? Right now I'm leaning towards we're going to go to this 18 with this price action back and forth. So I'm expecting, if we go back to this daily, here's the update on it. A lot of people have been asking me about this price movement outside that pennant. For myself, it really is kind of inconsequential. It does muddy up the pattern a little bit, and it does make it more likely that we maybe even trend down in this range until this 200-day moving average catches up. But you see some volume coming in here too in this consolidation. So the anticipation on mine is that this is just kind of an outlier. It does increase the likelihood that we rotate down or extend this out. But as far as I'm concerned, this double bottom pattern still is confirmed, and so I'm still staying long as this is a very long-term play. And if we start getting into this 200-day moving average, depending on how we act, I may even look to add to the position. If you like the content, go ahead and smash the like button. Leave a comment below. Till next time, everyone. See ya!